Up the sides of mighty fjords that reach up into the heavens lies a domain brimming with the essence of lightning and ice. The people of ARIA named this fantastical realm Enion, the armory of ancients and the training ground of champions. Lexi grew up in Volthaven, a village that drifted slowly as it navigated the treacherous skies of Enion. Her childhood was spent in wide-eyed wonder under the soft embrace of the aurora as she marveled at the majestic sights that lay beyond her windows. As she grew, she fell in love with the sense of freedom found in the environments all around her and resolved to explore its beauty and secrets by becoming the greatest wayfarer in all of Wraith. She was daring, talented, and quick on her feet, and soon became the darling of Volthaven and a most renowned adventurer recognized throughout the 1,000 Isles of Enion. During this time of change, as the Old Ones' influence seeps into ARIA once more, mysterious vaults have appeared all over Enion as the elements run wild throughout the region, destroying their beautiful home. It is up to Lexi and her friends to delve deep into the mysteries lying at the heart of Enion. They must rediscover the secrets of the Third Age and the legacy of the Defenders and the Ancients before it is too late.
Hello everyone, it's Ali from Titan and welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for joining me. Today we do have a very special opening. You guys know what day it is, September 9th, 2021. And as such, we're going to be checking out the exclusive preview sent to me for Flesh and Blood Tales of ARIA from Legend Story Studios. So I do have this package right here. I've seen some other preview reveals, and especially Rudy from Alpha Investments on Tuesday actually joined that premiere. And there's been a lot of really fun openings. So I figured this was my plan beforehand, was just to go on ahead and do the unboxing of the package when it arrived and just, share my excitement with you guys. So I know it's maybe not the most original, but this is, I think, what I do best. And I am absolutely elated, you guys, to have this opportunity. This is something I never would have expected would ever happen. So thank you so much to Legend Story Studios, Chris and the team over there. Really appreciate you guys reaching out to us here at Titan. And I hope that I do whatever's inside this package justice. Now, I must admit to you guys, I wish I could have been going into this 100% blind, but I did receive an email, explaining some of the procedures for doing the reveals, keeping everything a secret until, the 9th today within a 24-hour period. Got to get the video up and whatever, and so on and so forth. And it did say what was in the package. So I do know what's inside. You guys don't, however, and I don't know if there's going to be anything else, how it's going to be wrapped on up. So if you guys are like, Ali, you didn't react 100% to something in particular, it's because I do already know what's inside. Like I said, wish I could have gone into it blind, but I understand why it's revealed to us ahead of time. But I am very excited to get on into this envelope all the way from New Zealand, so go ahead, cover up Niv's face down here. And let's get on into our first ever, hopefully not the last, but our first ever preview card here by snapping us into the corner. And you guys, I am absolutely elated. So excited, so excited. So we do have this express envelope via UPS International. I must admit, I did have a bit of a goof. When I gave the address, I gave Bossman's P.O. Box, just I was like, oh no, this has to be super secretive. I don't want it to maybe arrive on a Monday and we're not here, so they give it to the neighbor, then they somehow see it's Flesh and Blood and open it to try and steal the spoiler. Paranoid, but I forgot that Legend Story Studios is in New Zealand, so I had to go ahead and switch. That's why there's like a bunch of stickers, not these. I just covered up the address. I don't know if there's anything important, but I didn't want the name there from Flesh and Blood to get revealed. But that's why there's this pile of stickers, because this originally was going to the P.O. Box. If you've ever ordered from us on eBay or TCG Player, you've seen that address before. But anyways, extremely urgent. This is extremely urgent, but I am so excited. So let's go ahead and crack it on open. I'm curious if there's going to be any other documents. Oh, I already see, well, maybe that seems a little bit rigid in there. Maybe a mailer inside of a mailer. Oh, so I'm very curious. I've never opened up anything like this before. Let's see. Yeah, it is. So it's a mailer inside of a mailer. So that's what was inside. Go ahead. Set that off to the side. All right, so nice padded bubble mailer. All right, lift and pull tab to open. I can do that. Simple enough instructions. All right, so we have, okay, so There's no other documents or anything in here, but I am so excited to reveal to you guys that what I have to show off to you all today, whether you're watching the initial premiere or checking it out after the fact, no worries either way. We do have... You guys notice this package is kind of thick? What is that? We do have the Lexi Blitz stack. And I must admit, it's not even shilling it out or anything, but honestly, when I was looking on the Flesh and Blood website, the format I was most interested in checking out first, aside from Ultimate Pit Fight, just because that sounds amazing, was the Blitz formats, because it does tout it as being good for beginners, and also still a lot of fun for those who are more experienced players. So to actually have a Blitz deck here from Tales of Aria to show off to you guys is absolutely amazing. So Lexi here, the Elemental Ranger, the Aurora delights and inspires. Shoot your youthful energy across Aria, Ranger of Volthaven. All right, ready to play out of the box. So this is a pre-constructed deck. You can go ahead and play, Blitz format right out the gate here with just this deck alone. So it does seem like you can construct your own Blitz decks. Talked a little bit about this. I think I already linked Rudy's videos, but I'll see if I can go ahead and put the link right up there to last week's little Flesh and Blood primer, because I know not everyone here who watches the channel is necessarily familiar with the game. Do open up more than just TCGs here. Sports cards, non-sports, all kinds of stuff. So did want to give you guys a little rundown of Flesh and Blood products and formats last week. But Blitz deck is the more quick format. You can make your own deck. There's some specifications you do, of course, need to follow, or you just go ahead and grab one of these pre-constructed decks and be able to play that way. So there are 3 different Blitz stacks for Tales of Aria. Of course, here we do have Lexi. And then for the other 2 heroes, I believe one was announced either today or yesterday as of when I'm filming, and then one is still a mystery. So each of those other heroes will have their own decks to play with. Monarch introduced some Blitz stacks. There is Prism's deck, of course, and the other heroes for Monarch. So this one, there's just 3 different types, whereas I think Monarch had 4 or so. So 3 different new heroes here in Tales of Aria, 3 different Blitz stacks. So I've never actually opened up a Blitz deck before. I do believe in the physical shop, if you guys are local to the Pinellas County area in Florida, check out the description down below if you want to come visit us here at Titan. But I believe we may have still some Monarch Blitz decks, but I never had the opportunity to check out any of those here on the channel. So I'm going to be going ahead, slicing this on open, and we're going to be touring this deck. So also, it is not necessarily a single preview card, but the entire deck here. So we'll be checking out, I believe, at least a few new cards haven't been seen before. So as I'm filming, like I said, I'm actually filming on Tuesday night. Just got my hair done. Figured they would look the best. And actually, it was like, Blitzy, Blitzy, Lexi. I'm a mess. The Lexi Livewire, her hair is more teal, and I had my blue put in today. So I was like, seems apt. Seems apt. I went for an Azalea-inspired look last week. This week going for a somewhat of a Lexi-inspired look for the Lexi deck. There she is. Like I said, her nice teal hair. Love her design. She reminds me of a mermaid, just based on like these scaly... What would you call that? Armor, I suppose? But it's very cool. So Lexi... Ooh, it's foil. That actually looks really nice. All right, so let's go ahead and take this out of the shrink wrap so we can get a closer look at that. Realize, of course, as I was showing it off, didn't look super shiny on camera, but I promise you, it does look very foily. It does look very foily. I'm sure that will shine through once I get it out here of the plastic. So this is cool. My first ever experience with pre-constructed Flesh and Blood. All right, so that doesn't necessarily want to open for me. Of course... Opening up a lot of boxes, I don't like having nails. So in situations like this, does come a little bit at a disadvantage, as I can't really pry that open, but that's what Tiny Knife is for. When in doubt, use Tiny Knife. Alright, Tiny Knife once more. Once more. Also, to those of you who are just stopping by to check out the Blitz deck, welcome. This is my lizard. That is basically all the context you need. Named Niv Mizzet. Niv for short. There we go. Got that out of the way. Some of you might be like, why is there a giant lizard? This is weird. These aren't tacos. These aren't floppy tacos. I get that reference. Why is there a lizard? All right. Let's go ahead and take this out here. I love that foil there. Elemental Ranger Hero Young, of course. In Blitz formats, you do use the young heroes, so then it seems like you have some sort of mentor card based on what I was looking at. But I love it. Love the highlights in her hair. Oh, that just looks really cool foil here. Essence of Ice and Lightning, so you may have Ice and Lightning cards in your deck. Elemental Ranger Hero. Alright, so I wonder how many foils we're going to get per deck. Looks like perhaps just that one foil. Alright, so let's see. Let's take a look through all of our other cards. And I'm actually going to zoom in a little bit so I don't have to hold the cards up super high. Sometimes if I bring them any closer to this, it does throw off the autofocus. You have Shiver. And with Blitz decks, you can have up to 2 copies of any individual card, any unique card, rather. So we won't be seeing more than 2 copies of any particular card in this deck, because otherwise it would make the Precon unplayable. And that wouldn't make sense at all. We do have Honing Hood. It's a Ranger Equipment. Deep Blue, Generic Equipment. Mark of Lightning, that's a really cool image. Art's here by Elena Bakulina as a Lightning Equipment. Iron Rot Legs, another generic. Buzzbolt as an Elemental Ranger action. Noticing all commons here, I'm curious if there are other rarities. Did have the Lexi as a rare, technically, whereas I believe she regularly comes as a token. A second Buzzbolt. Like I said, you can have up to 2 copies for any unique card. And a Blitz deck. Dazzling Crescendo. That's very interesting. Art here by Sam Yang. Love it. It's very dynamic art. That would look crazy in foil, I feel. Probably have highlights there on the bow. Dazzling Crescendo. ×2. Frazzle. It's another Elemental Ranger action, Arrow Attack. 2 Frazzles. Snapshot. It's a single snapshot. Do have Buzzbolt here. It does have 2 there on the top left, so that does distinguish it here from the singular Buzzbolt. Also has different values on the bottom left. These different Buzzbolts are considered different cards, of course. You know, they do have the same name. Have the same situation here with the Frazzle. This cost is higher, but that is less, so. I like this. Arrows can only be played from Arsenal, and only if you control a bow. That definitely makes sense. Of course, you need to have your equipment. You need to have a bow, so you can play the bow attacks. I do like how the game plays out that way. It reminds me of, like, combining... Of course, it's a card game, but also you need to have your proper equipments like it's an RPG to be able to use certain items and things like that. I like the idea. I'm definitely, since this is the deck here that we received, of course, Lexi, I believe I mentioned I do want to try the Blitz formats in previous videos. So I'm excited to go ahead and keep this. I told Bossman that he can't keep whatever we're being sent before we even knew exactly what it was. So I'm very excited to go out and play Blitz somewhere. Maybe grab a different deck. You know, you can play with your friends, play with your parents. I personally still live at home, so I'm going to probably rope my mom and dad into playing Blitz. Of course, can't have a 3-person battle. It's not multiplayer, but we can do round-robin tournaments at the house. Heaven's Claws. I like her outfit there. The white and gold with the red hood. It's a lightning action attack. Another Heaven's Claws. Shock Striker. I'm just so impressed with the art here. One thing I do want to do is, just because there's of course so many cards here, tidy up our piles, we can lump all of our Elemental Rangers together. We have Elemental Action, Elemental Ranger action, Lightning action. I'm assuming we'll see some Ice actions as well. Keep them like this for now. Put those together because they're both generic equipments, but we can keep them out like this. And it's been driving me insane the whole time. Since I have the chance, let's go ahead and sleeve up Lexi. There we go. All right, Shock Striker. ×2. Electrify. Another lightning action. Weave lightning. I like the purple accents there. There's one weave lightning, and then we do have lightning press. Just destroying that shield there. Back in my day, folk used weapons made of metal. It says Lishu, Crimson Haze, Vigilante. It's a lightning instant. Heaven's Claws, alright, we're circling back to the different variations. Electrify again. Oh, it says go again on this card. We're going again through Electrify. Times 2. Amulet of Lightning. Again, love the purple accents. Noticing a theme here with some of these lightning cards have purple. Really cool looking amulet. So 2 of these amulets. Blizzard Bolt. This is an Elemental Ranger action. Getting into the ice styles here. Chilling Ice Vein. Ooh. That looks really cool. You can see it in the veins. 2 copies of that card. Chill to the Bone. Oof. Ah! Someone lost a hand over there. Frostbite hand. Yikes. Or perhaps it could just be a full person under the snow, but it is possible they also just lost that. I personally would not like to have that happen to me, as I'm sure you all would not enjoy either. 2 copies of Chill to the Bone inside this Blitz deck. Winter's Bite. Ice action. Second Winter's Bite. Ooh, we're getting into some rares here, so we are seeing more than just commons in these Blitz decks. We have Bolt and Shot. Ranger action. 1 copy of Bolt and Shot. Overflex. That's an interesting looking fish there. 2 copies of Overflex. Take Aim. Pitfall Trap. Frostbite. Cards and activated abilities you can control cost an additional. And then at the beginning of your end phase, or when you play a card or activate an ability, destroy Frostbite. We have a couple of these Frostbite tokens. And by couple, I mean exactly 3. And then if you guys would like to see the rules and learn to play content, go check out the official Flesh and Blood website. I must say, very informative videos there. I did check it out initially before we did that first ever Arcane Rising Unlimited box opening here on the channel, but that was earlier on in the year, and I must admit it has been quite some time, so definitely would have to check that out again, but was very helpful, I remember, in explaining the interactions in the game, and I really enjoyed that introduction. So we do have the Lexi Livewire, which is the adult version here, of course, of our Lexi foil that we have from the Blitz deck. So, as usual at Flesh and Blood, absolutely adoring the art style here. I like the combination that Lexi has, combining those elements, lightning and ice. She does seem to have an interesting background as well. So I'm very excited to check this out, and I hope you all enjoyed looking through the contents here of this Lexi Blitz deck. Very, very thankful that I was able to check this on out for you. So thank you so much again, Legend Story Studios, for allowing me to do this preview. Definitely fun unboxing here, this Blitz deck. So definitely going to be keeping this for my personal collection. The little box itself is cute as well. I like how they just come in this packaging as well. There's not like a bunch of other stuff. Like if you're familiar with the old Planeswalker decks, I believe Magic has kind of phased those out with recent releases. I feel like I haven't seen them since Theros, perhaps? that Coria might have had as well, but I feel like those have been phased out as I haven't seen them even pop up for order in a while. But those did have a lot of superfluous packaging and had the deck in front and a window and then the actual box in the back. I like that it's all just, you grab it and you go. You got everything you need. And I do love this foil. Little rainbow foil. Lexi. And this is cool too, the adult Lexi. So this was really fun, really enjoyed checking it out. Unfortunately, as I've mentioned before here, I don't have play experience. I just enjoy checking out these products and learning about the game, really into the lore as well. So as of course more of ARIA is revealed, and we finally see that third hero, curious to read about their story as well. So, can't comment on the playability of a lot of these, but loving the art direction, especially from just that standpoint. As someone who collects a lot of non-sports sketch cards, that's my primary focus. I just absolutely enjoy checking out every new Flesh and Blood release. So very excited for Tales of Aria First Edition, which will be coming out September 24th to hopefully local card shops near you. We did actually get our full allocation number, so I was very pleased to see that. My boss and I were joking, Boss Man, if you're new to the channel, that's how I address him. Not in person, that would be weird, but just talking about him as Boss Man. And be like, yeah, what if we get cut? Because we've been cut on Flesh and Blood products before. We've been trying to carry it for a while. Finally got in with those Arcane Rising Unlimited. And then, as you guys saw, even with the Crucible reprints, we initially only got one case of 4 boxes. So it was going to be kind of funny. Be like, yes, we had an exclusive preview, and like, let's say we got cut to like 0 Blitz decks or something. It would be ridiculous. So we did get everything we ordered, so very excited for that release date. Of course, we'll be checking out a first edition box on release date, and maybe, if you guys want to see, let me know in the comments down below. Of course, others should be checking them out as well. But when they release, if you guys would like to see me check out those other 2 Blitz decks, definitely let me know in the comments. Excited to hear your guys' feedback. But this was definitely a lot of fun. I love this foil. I love it. I feel like that is something that I see improving every set, is how well the foils shine. Remember in the Arcane Rising Unlimited, those rainbow foils? Some of them, I feel like you couldn't tell they were foils at all, but here, it was very obvious from first glance, and I love that. So this is definitely staying in my personal collection forever, but as I mentioned, this product does release on September 24th, so if you want to grab your own, like I said, check out your local card shops. Perhaps we're your local card shop. We'd love to have you drop by, but very excited for that full release of Tales of Aria, and excited to continue checking out all those other preview cards. So make sure to follow the link in the description down below, take you to the official Flesh and Blood website, where you can stay up to date with which other creators. There's some like different fan pages and things like that, official websites for Flesh and Blood. Whoever is releasing those previews, make sure you check out all of those easy links from that official website in the description down below. But that does it here for this one. I absolutely had a blast. So again, thank you so much, Legend Story Studios, for letting me preview this. I hope that you guys enjoyed this opening. It feels just right. Instead of getting a single card, I got to open up a product. I wonder if that was intentional or just luck of the draw, but I absolutely had a blast here. Loving the looks of all these cards. I love Lexi's character design, both the young Lexi and the adults. Like I said, she gives me mermaid vibes. I don't know if I'd look particularly at her, and at first glance think ice and electric, but she looks amazing. Ooh, I love the purple. Again, all the lightning seems to have like the purple accents. I love it. Love it. She looks so cool. Love her hair. My hair can only wish to be that cool. But with that does it here for this video. So if you guys enjoyed it, which I really hope you did, don't forget to go on ahead and hit that like button. Comments are me. Drop those down below. And like I said, if you want to see those other Blitz decks upon release, let me know your thoughts about that in the comments as well. And if you're not yet part of the Titan Cards family, as I mentioned, we'll be checking out a first edition box on release dates, but I also open up a lot of other TCG products, lots of non-sports and sports products as well. So if any of that catches your interest, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, before I get on out of here, I do have to give a big shout out to all of our channel members. Thank you so much, you all, for going above and beyond with your support. Bossman and I truly do appreciate it. Do have 12 Black Label fans: Andon, Bounty Hunter Breaks, Chris Rivers, Devon, Epicenter Gaming, Fails Tales, Kira Satari, Mark Martini, MT, Sean F, Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Bly. We also have 11 Gemmint fans: Alberto M, Chicago Infinity, Dragonfire, Dusty Archuleta, JH Geek, Jake Rhino C, Joe Howe, Michael C, Michael Bigelow, Scorecard Collectibles, and Sinvicta. But thank you so much to all of our channel members, and of course, all members do have their names shown on screen at the end of every video. But that does it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed checking out this first look at the Lexi Blitz deck along with me. I had a blast. I hope you did as well. But that will wrap it up for me today. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!